Hey, are you ready to go? It's the Joel and Randy show. Hey, you bitches and hoes, it's the Joel and Randy show.
All teal shade and it's Texas made.
It's the Joel and Randy show.
Hey girl,
We're back. We are back.
Mm-hmm. We're doing good.
We're blessed.
We are blessed, and you.
Oh, good old Miss Clara. Shout out to Miss Clara. I hope you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope if you're not, we know you're in heaven, honey, because you let us know many, many times that that's where you were going, and the rest of us weren't. That woman made you feel like you're going to hell in one sentence. You'd say, "Good morning, Miss Clara," and she'd say, "Blessed," and you?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I've ever met Miss Clara, but I feel that your embodiment of Miss Clara makes me feel like I'm going to hell right now.
You are. No, you definitely are. Miss Clara, honey, she would say, "Blessed, sanctified sister of the church, how may I help you?"
Mm-hmm. Speaking of church, I need to preach.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
time to open up Gay Church and have a conversation. Now,
When the roll is called up yonder.
now, recently,
When the roll
I
is
was
called up
informed
yonder.
that I might be a little bit on the transphobic side
When the roll is called up yonder.
because of a certain show called Tranny Spotting,
When the roll is called
which
up
I
yonder.
thought was a very
You'll be
amusing
there.
episode. But some people thought,
Transphobic.
I heard your opinion. I heard these girls are trying the best they can with everything they got and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. So is everybody else.
That's right. Don't
My
make me
trans
quote Will on the
community,
Woods.
and this is the last, I hope to God this is the last time I have this conversation, because I'm not fixing to sit up here and have to defend myself every time I say something.
No. And why do we have to tell you people how to act? You ought to know how to act,
Mhm,
but you
exactly.
don't.
Let me tell you the difference between me and trans people. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You get up in the morning, you take a shit,
Oh,
you wash your face, you put your clothes on, you step out the door, you go to a job that you either, well, most of us hate. You come home, you pay the bills, you take care of somebody if you have to, you cry a little bit, and then you go to bed. Just like the rest
cry
of
a
us.
little bit, girl. I don't know
Just
about all
like
that. That sounds you dealing with some household
Okay,
depression shit.
Okay.
Some
I'm
kind of
doing some
demons
preaching
at your
here.
house.
I'm doing some preaching. I need some amens.
Well, you're gonna get amen
Okay,
after. You need to check
Because you
yourself.
sound like the...
You need to check yourself with your crime before you go to sleep and shit. There's some kind of clinical depression and shit going
Anywho.
on. You need to speak to your local physician.
Probably so. But the thing is,
clinician, psychician, whatever.
I love the trans community. I have always loved the trans community and will always
I
the
love
trans community.
everybody.
But,
Some
you know-
of my best friends are transsexuals.
So when I say this, please note that this is exactly how I feel. You ain't special.
You ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody. Unless you have superpowers or you are an alien from outer space, you are not special. You are just another human being living your life.
You're just another girl on the street.
Everybody makes choices in how they live their life, and we accept those choices.
That's right.
And if we don't accept those choices, you go home to your house and you don't worry about it. You worry about you.
There you go. You do you, honey.
You do you. I'm not out here shooting nobody. Ain't nobody getting blown up.
We don't need any of that.
It's just two queens sitting around having a conversation.
That's right.
Now, we were a little upset about what was going on with Miss RuPaul, but that was one issue.
Yeah.
One little issue.
That was a
doesn't
big
make
issue, but-
That doesn't make us transphobic.
No, that's just we were speaking the truth, honey, and the truth
But
is a
let me-
light.
But let me tell you something. In the LGBT thing, now last week I said that our bisexuals were our cousins, so I will say that our trans people are our best friends. You love your best friend, but
Sometimes you fight.
Sometimes you have to fight, and sometimes you have to read each other
Sometimes you are.
to help each other. we have to help each other.
Indeed.
So sometimes a little light reading is called for.
Yes, because
it is called for.
Reading is fundamental.
But like I said, every time I open my mouth to say anything about the trans community, I'm not transphobic.
No.
I'm just letting the trans community know, get your shit together.
Yeah, you girls need to get your shit
Mhm.
together. I'm kidding.
Mhm.
We're not going back there.
We're not going back
We
there,
already
but
said
I just
that.
wanted to throw that little 2 cents in because, like I said, we are going to offend everyone.
I don't
And
want to offend
trans-
everyone, but most.
And I consider my trans sisters just like
And brothers. There are
everyone.
brothers out there too.
And our brothers and sisters, thank you for reminding me of that.
Mhm. We've got those boys.
Because we
and
concentrate so much on the
girls. It's
on the
because
girls
it's
that we
because
forget about the boys.
yeah, because there's more glitz and glamour with the girls.
Mhm. The boys just want to be boring men. I don't know
Mhm.
why you would want to be a boring man,
I
but
don't
hey.
know why you'd want to be, because you know what,
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
I love being a man
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
I like men.
Mhm. But it's boring. I mean, being a woman is fabulous.
I don't know. Well,
Mhm.
being a woman is fabulous because
Mhm.
there's there's all the clothes
But
and stuff.
I love my boys as much as I love my girls. So,
We love our men.
but you will be included in the humor. So
Yes.
just get used to it and love it
Girl,
and laugh at yourself a little
I
bit.
don't know how y'all do it.
I don't know how you do it either because having to pick it up.
I hear there are weights and pulleys involved and all kinds of stuff. I don't know how you men do it.
Speaking of which, there was an article about female to male
Mm-hmm.
who is in the bodybuilding championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in the bodybuilding championship,
Well, good for him.
and just big, beautiful black man with these big muscles and all this
Mhm.
other stuff, and I'm like, honestly, this was my first thought. You go, girl. That was you go, girl. And then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, but you're a man. But when I say you go, girl, I mean in a gay way. I
Yeah,
don't mean,
not like we're sisters or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're not a woman. You're a man. You are a man. So
Mhm.
that's where I'm a little confused because
You have been reassigned.
you have been reassigned to the male gender.
Mhm.
So saying you go, girl is probably offensive.
I don't know, but everybody needs to lighten the fuck up. That's all I know.
But I say that to straight people too. You go, girl.
Yeah, everybody needs to lighten the fuck up.
So that's some positives
Yeah,
in the trans community.
there
And
are lots of positives
There are lots of
in
positives.
the trans community.
Mhm.
My next door neighbor was a trans when I was a child growing up.
Mm-hmm. Your next door neighbor was also black, and so are we going to have the conversation about
Black
you having a
folks.
black friend?
Oh, yes.
Because I do not.
One of my best friends growing up was black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Because that's not how I see trans people. So.
Well, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know that there's anything wrong with having a black trans neighbor who happens to be a friend of yours.
Oh,
who
my-
just happens to be
Mhm.
of Asian
Mhm.
descent on his father's side.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me of when I lived at the Carousel Apartments,
Uh-huh.
right across the street from where I currently live.
Right there, right up there.
And
Those old nasty apartments.
I used to get my weed from the tranny that lived down the hall. And this girl was a big time drug dealer. But that bitch was fine. That bitch was fine. I mean, she had everything done. She had the ass done. I mean, she would wear jeans, ass. That's all it was. Ass.
There wasn't any booty pads
Mm-mm,
involved.
no, this girl had work done. She had work done, and I mean, let me say it again: ass.
Well, I hope she got it done by a reputable.
Well, I'm
doctor.
sure she did because
Because they have those people out who will inject you with motor oil and shit.
But she was the nicest, sweetest person on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
She baked me cookies one time. Now these were regular cookies; these were not.
Oh, I
Because
love
I
edibles.
told this girl, I know none of those baked goods. I don't want to be high for 6
edibles.
days.
Oh yeah, I've done
I
that.
don't want to be high for 6 days. But she was just the nicest thing on the planet. You know, she helped me with my rent one time when I lost my job.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even know until the landlord had come and told me that she had paid part of my rent.
Oh, that was sweet of her.
And I said, that is the nicest thing on the planet. Now, Takara So does have, I'm not going to say a large transsexual but they do have quite a few transsexuals
girl, because
that
I'm looking out
live,
the window. I don't see no transsexual.
that live at that apartment complex. I mean, there are quite a few. In fact, one still lives there. She has a corner apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that she's pre-op. Not quite sure that she's post-op.
Uh-huh.
Now, my neighbor was post-op. Everything was done.
Mm-hmm.
She had a boyfriend. They used to have fights at night, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's not
This
healthy. I don't
man,
appreciate
this man,
fighting neighbors. All that noise.
this man, I had to walk outside because this man screamed at her, "You gave me AIDS."
Ooh.
Well, you gave me AIDS first. I'm like,
Oh,
no. That's when I walked outside and went, bitches, y'all need to calm down. Nobody needs to know all your business.
All
It's
that
1
business.
o'clock in the morning.
All that
I
business
have to go
out
to
on
work
the
in the
streets.
morning.
Out
Don't
on the
put your
streets of
business out in the
Montrose.
streets.
No.
Everybody in this apartment complex now knows that you have AIDS or HIV or whatever you want to call it.
27,000 people in the city of Houston have HIV.
That number is low, but I'm thinking
That number's low, because, motherfucker, please, I don't know who this person was trying to scare with that number, because to me, that number is refreshing, because we came up in the day.
It
when
is
people were
refreshing,
dropping
but
like flies.
that number actually could be higher for people who don't know they have it. It could be a little bit higher.
There are people who don't know they
Yeah,
have it because
yeah.
they're scared. They're
Yeah.
like, girl, I'm not getting tested. I already know I have it. Or do I have it? Maybe I have it.
exactly.
Maybe I don't.
Exactly. And trust me, I have had sexual relations with people who are now the whole PrEP thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know about PrEP.
Yeah.
Yeah, and PrEP, unfortunately, is hard to get in this state. I don't know why. Why it should be so hard for you to go to Planned Parenthood and get some PrEP.
Well,
Because it has.
I thought they sold it at Walgreens and shit. They don't.
Well,
sell it at
I think you
Walgreens?
can get a prescription, but girl, those pills are expensive. And people who.
Well, I know how to prep. Put on a damn condom. How about that for prepping?
But
That's one way to do it.
But
And it's only 50 cents.
Yes, but the rates of HIV go
Or
down.
75 cents.
Go down. You don't spread it when you're on PrEP. It's like 99% effective.
Yeah.
Just like a condom. It's basically just a condom in a pill form.
Well, if you can afford the prep pill, girl, go out and buy it.
But a lot of people who are poor, who have HIV and are already managing with their meds as is, and those are expensive enough.
Well, we've all, and y'all may not know this, but I've got a news bulletin for you. This just in. All you bitches have slept with somebody HIV positive.
Yeah, exactly.
If you sleep around, you have slept with a man who is HIV
Yeah,
positive.
you sure have.
Don't get it twisted. You had, and you got lucky. If you didn't get it, good. I don't want anybody getting it.
I have no idea, but I got lucky 3 times.
I've been with probably 4 men. Yeah.
Yeah, because
4.
and
all 4 of them, they seemed clean at the time. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you know I've been with more than 4 men. And so have you, sister. You know who you are. Probably getting some right now. Lucky you. But girl,
I was
just
hoping she was talking to me, but no.
wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Just for right now, wrap it up.
If you can afford that PrEP pill, girl, go out and get that PrEP pill. But whatever
But in
you
California, they make it readily available.
Take care of yourselves.
Yeah, readily available for the gay community.
Well, I think that's rather a good idea. But also, California is a crazy place, honey. Full of crazy folks, crazy laws, crazy taxes. And they pay enough taxes out there, they should be throwing those pills at people in the street.
Exactly.
My friend, I have a friend who lives out there, and you cannot live in L.A. unless you have money. You can't.
No, you can't. You can't.
It cannot be done.
Even though the